The Land Registry Department has some good news for groups and individuals interested in researching Barbados' heritage as it relates to land. Volumes of texts written in the 18th century will soon be digitally available to the public at a nominal cost.
In essence, what we're doing is transferring the written format into a database. This backfiling project goes back as far back as the early 1700s to the present time. Once we have done that, we would have on our database all the information with respect to the land history of Barbados. But while the backfiling project is important in terms of the land-based information, the legal land-based information, it also has other factors to it that are important to the national psyche. For instance, it could be for academic purposes, for anthropological purposes.
Requests for information come as far as Europe and Africa. It is hoped that this information will soon be available online in addition to other services offered by the Land Registry.
Remember that when the slave ships came across the Atlantic, the first stop was Barbados. And so there is a lot of information, because remember that we see chattel today in terms of only the movable things like for chattel houses and things that we can move around. But chattel slaves were considered to be chattel. And so there is a lot of information with respect to the movement of slaves and with respect to respective plantations, respective owners.
Land title transactions were once captured in these large volumes and handwritten. We're now in the process of capturing that data into our electronic system, as many of these books are deteriorating and may soon not be usable and accessible to members of the public. Our technician here is using our book scanner. He's setting up the process to scan the images from this book onto our system.
The Land Registry also collects property tax and now stamp duties.
Clerks who came here or persons doing business brought their stamps or had to go to the post office or the treasury to have the document stamped. All is done here now. The property transfer tax is collected here as well.
So Ms. Waldron is going to assist with the stamping. She's going to place the stamp duty on the document. And what she will do is look into the document and find the consideration and work out the stamp duty from the consideration. And this is 1% or $10 per thousand.
The vision of the Land Registry is to be a world-class land registry. And in order to do that, obviously we have to provide the necessary infrastructure for providing the services which the Land Registry, which a world-class land registry would have to provide.